What's good, everybody? It's Mayhem to come back to you guys with a brand new video. But before we start the video, guys, like, comment, subscribe, check out all my socials. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because I literally see every single one of you guys who is not subscribed. You guys are being little rats. Subscribe to me. But starting off with the video, guys, you guys can see it's going to be some monster mayhem. I don't know why my mic was in my way, but so again, got some information. The date will be coming out is Friday, June 13th. MSRP $449 per pack. So we will be going over a couple surprises. So the first surprise, this one honestly I think is pretty legit. It's time to chibi, right? So surprise number one, get your hands on 10 cute as a button chibi variants of popular monsters. We've used the chibi art style on accessories before, but this is the first time it's been used on actual cards. And just to be clear, these aren't tokens, they're fully playable cards with game tags. Expect more chibi variant art cards in the future. So if you guys aren't familiar, I believe they use this in like one of the games, I think, like the chibi cards. It's pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think it's really cool. The only issue is like it makes specific cards lose their aesthetic. So like Gores is such a dope card to drop. Like now it's like Chibi Uwu Lolly, not Lolly, but you know what I mean, Gores. So if my opponent drops this Gores on me, I'm probably gonna reach over and start eating his card. I think it is cool though. I think adding a new flair or a new way to kind of showcase cards is a really good way of doing it. I know that some people might have wanted this as like a prize card even, because it would be cooler because at least you have something with value. But honestly, I could see it being as like 10 cutest variation of art, maybe like an additional art rarity. I think it's still pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, right? This is still pretty dope, especially I assume they're gonna do like the Dark Magician, the Blue Eyes, the Red Eyes, Gores, Karibos, Dark Magician Girl, you know what I mean? So I think they'll progressively start to do it on more important cards, but I wouldn't be surprised if they start doing like, you know how it was champion packs and OTS packs and everything? Maybe they sprinkle this card in as like an ulti or something. That'd be pretty dope. But then we also have surprise number 2, which is going to be Bling Out with Style. So surprise number 2, Bling Out with Style, is here. And this basically says, new in this set, Emblazoned Ultra Rares. Is that how you spell that word? Emblazoned? I don't know. Ultra Rares. Each pack of Battle Legend monster comes with a Dragonmaid, P.U.N.K, and Orcust themed Ultra Rare cards with custom emblem for the theme. So if you guys don't see, let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. Okay, I can. Around at the bottom here, there's like a little logo, emote, whatever you guys want to say. Same with here, same with here. So the P.U.N.K, the Dragonmaids, and the Orcust cards will all have unique emblems and stamps on them, which is pretty good. Very similar to Pokemon, how Pokemon has like the stamps in this corner, I believe, or like somewhere there. Now these ones will have the stamps here. So it's similar to QCR actually, where it is, but it's pretty dope, right? They get right emblazoned right on the card stack box, so it's pretty cool. Like in another way to max ready your deck. Here's your chance to bling out these decks with unprecedented style. There are 51 cards in total, including 6 brand new cards, 2 for each theme. Now in my opinion, this is the more important thing, because now we have official confirmation that the new Dragonmaid, Orcust, and P.U.N.K cards are coming out. So if you guys aren't familiar with everything right here, I have the cards pulled up here. So if you don't know, OCG has the Orcust deck as like a top 3 deck right now. The reason for that is like, you know, there's no Dweller and there's not really competition. But so the first one is going to be the Galatea Eye, the Orcust Automaton, and basically this card says you can use it by using 1 Orcust or 1 World Legacy monster. So it just makes it so like Harpour is technically a 1-card combo. You can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, add 1 World Legacy monster or Orcust Babel from your deck to your hand. If this card's in your graveyard, banish 1 other Orcust card special from this card, and then I believe it says you can only link someone once per turn, right? It's pretty good. Then we also have the Link 4 monster, which is Mekk-Knight, Orcust, and Lil Gersu. 2+ monsters, including Orcust Link monster, only first and second effect once per turn. Take 1 of your banished Orcust or Legacy cards, add to your hand, shuffle 1 card from your hand to the deck, then take control of 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. If you guys are not familiar, Babel makes it so that all of your cards kind of have the quick effect on it, and you guys can see here that the stamps are also here as well on this card. Then during your main phase, if this card was sent from the extra monster zone to the graveyard, banish this card, send 1 card from the field to the graveyard. So this card is pretty good. It's really good interruption. It makes the Orcust deck, I'm not gonna lie, like right now Orcust is really ass, but it makes the Orcust deck probably like tier 2, tier 1, depending on what gets hit in the current metagame, like for the new ban list, whatever, right? I mean, these cards come out in June. The other cards are going to be the Dragonmaid cards. So we get the Dark Dragonmaid for Chamber. Just discard this card, special 1 Dragonmaid monster from your graveyard or banish except herself. Still pretty good. Your Dragon Fusion monsters cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. At the end of the battle phase, return this card, special 1 level 4 or lower from your hand. So the same Dragonmaid Big Mommy effect where you can tag out, but this discard effect is really legit, especially this protection effect as well. Then we also have the Fusion, which is going to be Dragonmaid Lattice, 2 Dragonmaid monster with the same attribute but different level. So you know, it's just one thing to note, but I believe like Chamber can do all this. Must first reset something from the extra deck by banishing the above materials, 1 from your field and 1 from graveyard. So again, Contact Fusion is really good. It's like Astrolabe, like Dragon Buster. You can only use the first and second effects once per turn. If this card special summon 1 level 4 lower Dragonmaid monster from your deck. During the standby phase, fusion summon one Dragonmaid monster by shuffling materials from your field and or banishment into the deck. So, you know, there's other ways of getting like House Now and Show and everything. So it makes the Dragonmaid cards really good as well. And then moving on to the final cards, which are going to be the P.U.N.K card. So we have a new girl, which is going to be no P.U.N.K Raging Scale, Sea Serpent effect. The effects like and the types didn't matter. I think that it's because the Sea Serpent is a little annoying, but it's fine. You banish one other P.U.N.K card from your hand or graveyard, special summon this card from your hand, so you get an extender. If this card special summon pays 600, take one P.U.N.K monster from your deck or graveyard, except a level 8, add to your hand or special summon it. When a monster your opponent controls with 2500 or more attack, activate its effect, change it to face down defense position. So it seems like we're getting away from negates, and now we're kind of getting with the books, but now we have P.U.N.K Jam Fever. This card's crazy. 2 level 8 monsters, so again, with Roaring Scales, Raging Scales, it's really easy to kind of summon it out. Sounds like a Pokemon name. Once per turn, XYZ summon P.U.N.K Jam Fever by using one P.U.N.K Fusion or Synchro monster as a material. So we're getting to that Dingirsu effect. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. Pay 600, detach one, draw card, pretty good. When another monster activates its effect while a level 3 Psychic monster is in your graveyard, detach, negate, destroy. So you guys can see, right? All of these brand new cards that we're getting in this set are going to be super cracked. And I really look forward to it, especially the Orcust cards. Orcust is a fan favorite deck, right? Then we also have surprise number 3, which is Starlight's Return. I mean, do I really need to even talk about that? Some people saw this one coming, but the surprise isn't that Starlights are back, which they are, but they are a lot easier to get. Last seen in 2023 as extremely hard to find cards, Starlight Rares will be in Battles of Legends, Monster Mayhem at about the same rates that you can find QCRs the last couple years. So that's interesting. I'm not gonna lie, low-key I felt like I could never pull a QCR. I would occasionally get one here and there, but like I just felt like I could never pull it. Starlights being at the same rarity would be cool. In my opinion, I do like Starlights more. I think QCR, especially with like all the reprints and everything, I just felt like everyone had QCRs now, whereas like Starlight was a nicer flex, so it could be there. And then not surprised, lots of new cards. One thing you can always expect from Battles of Legends is new cards for your decks. As always, all foiled. And Battle Legends, they have the Nekroz, Gemini, Jurrac, Fabled, DDD, and Magistus decks. So if you're not familiar, I did like a quick video on, I believe, the Jurrac and Fabled cards. But yeah, and I think the Magistus card, I'm not too sure. I think I watched a video on it that Yassine made where the Magistus card's really good. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Also, not a surprise, this massive 177 card set has plenty of old and new favorites you might still be looking for. So Lordly Load is the main one people are talking about. And then we also have an upgrade of King of the Feral Imps. So those are 2 mentioned. But again, it's going to be a reprint set. It's going to be some brand new cards as well. Hopefully we get like a Lizard Rose or something. But yeah, then each 5 card pack has 1 secret, 1 Emblazoned Ultra, which is always going to be Dragonmaid, P.U.N.K or Orcust. And then 3 other ultras. So overall the set is 177. 25 of these cards can also be Starlight Rare, so that'd be pretty nasty. I mean, I can for sure see this card being like any of these cards being a Starlight Rare. But that's kind of it for my quick overview of it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys think the information is good or bad, I think it's pretty dope, honestly. I'm definitely looking forward to the Chibi cards. I think it'd be really funny to collect and just own in general. I think these cards as well are going to be super nice, especially the Orcust cards. Like these are the super hyped up this is the super hyped up decks. Starlight's returning, people aren't really surprised, you feel me, because QCRs and everything. And then we also have the new cards as well. But like I said, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, check out all my socials down below as well. Twitch, I'm gonna go live very soon. And my name's Hamza, like I always say, keep on shining, never gonna dreams. Peace.